Hey guys, so I've been playing around with the idea of making a knife. I've been machining lots of stuff out of aluminum, but I always like playing with other materials, and I think making a knife would be really cool. This is a blade, just a really quick mock-up with like some of the features that you'd see in a folding knife. I don't think I'm going to jump right into making folding knives because it's quite an undertaking, but I think it'd be really cool to make like a fixed blade style version of something like this. And anyhow, I just mocked this up kind of really quickly. Um, it's like a concave grind here, and then I've got a like convex meeting a convex, which gives you a really like cool sweepy line here. Um, we're gonna try to generate some tool paths and carve this shape. Like, so I'm gonna take half of this shape, essentially this top half that you see, and I'm gonna try just kind of carving it out of a block of aluminum and seeing if I can get some of the tool paths to cooperate. So this is the first knife-shaped thing ever. I don't have it all programmed yet, just kind of blanked out. I'm going to spot it first here. I'm going to drill those, I forget what that's called, but I'm going to drill that out, the jimping. And then, so spot it, drill it. I'm going to face this whole thing. Then I'm going to 2D adaptive the outside, get in there with a smaller 1/8 end mill and kind of clean up the corners I can get. We're going to contour it with the 1/8 end mill, and then I'm going to get back to programming if we even get that far. So let's see how we do. Alright, so here we are. Let's get the 3/8 chamfer tool is in there, and let's spot out our holes here. Oh. Oh, we didn't export the whole program there. What happened there? Okay. Sorry, we're going to post that. I just posted the first spotting, I guess, here. And when I do stuff like this, I guess I like to just, sorry, still learning this camera. I like to block my program. So this is just like random program number 3. This is a total prototype. And another thing I do is I design and I kind of program, or I run my CNC machine from the same computer. And you know, I know it's not recommended, but I've been doing it for a while. It hasn't bitten me, and it's super convenient. The only time it's not convenient is when I want to design while the thing is running, like in the living room. But I will just kind of design. I'll be in here designing while the machine is running from the same computer, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's get the 1/8 drill in there. I need 2 hands for this, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're going to face it next. Let's get the Superflies in there. We got 2,500 RPM. Let's see how we do. Alright, next up we got the shear hog. So we're going to contour, or we're just going to kind of remove the bulk of the material here. This tool's awesome. I've never done it in steel. Actually, I don't think it's not for steel. I could be wrong about that, but this is definitely an aluminum insert. This tool's awesome for material removal for this little machine.
I'm gonna hit it with 3,000 RPM. This is kind of a light cut. It's like 350 thou width or 350 thou width of cut, 80 thou depth of cut, and I think we're doing something like 10 inches, 10 inches, 10 thou inch per tooth. Sorry. Which is pretty light. I don't know if any of you guys follow Battle Resistant Outfitters. You should. When he had a 2-horse motor, he was running this thing, I think, half inch width of cut, 100 thou depth of cut, and like 15 or 16 thou inch per tooth. And I have done it. It's freaking so loud. The machine sounds like it's going to explode. It's, I don't know. It doesn't even leave a terrible finish. I just feel like the machine's working real hard. So we're gonna kind of slow it down a little bit here, but you'll see it's not bad for this little guy. All right, sorry I didn't get that last 1/8 pass, but really we just contoured it. There were 2 little tool paths in the little corners here, there and there on the little inside corners. And now we're gonna get to the computer and try to 3D profile contour this guy. We'll see how we do. I have no idea what to expect. Jumping kind of came out pretty cool.
And it occurred to me that I never kind of really explained what the heck I'm doing here. You guys are probably watching this thinking, why is this guy making a knife out of aluminum? Well, I'm just trying to prove out that I can make this shape, I guess. That I can generate the right tool paths to get something close to what I want. So with that, the next thing to do here, you guys saw on the machine there, we got everything kind of blanked out, but now it's time to kind of contour these surfaces. And my first shot, and what you're going to see in a moment here, was a combination of a spiral for this. Now, I don't love everything going on here. I don't fully know how to contain this. I'm just really kind of getting into 3D surfacing. I've done some things in the past, but I really don't kind of know. I don't always know the best way to approach a problem. Or rather like a 3D surface yet. I don't fully have a great understanding of which toolpath to choose, I guess, yet. But so Rob Lockwood has a really awesome video on it's called something like the ultimate 3D toolpath or something, where he kind of goes through a few. Well, he goes through all the existing toolpaths in Fusion and in HSM. And HSMWorks, and for whatever reason, every time I watch that video, it becomes way more clear in my head, and then, I walk away and I kind of forget about everything he said, but he's got such a great understanding of this stuff, and I often go back to that video. Anyhow, I'll quit rambling. I suggest you guys do the same if you struggle with kind of the same things I struggle with, choosing the right 3D toolpath. That video is always a really big help. Okay, so spiral here, and then I did a contour here, and this is what you're going to see in the video shortly. But then this came out so great that I thought, you can see here, maybe good but never tried. I tried contouring the whole thing, so I'll just suppress this. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I'll unsuppress this, and we can kind of see. You can kind of see that would be the toolpath for contouring both the concave and the convex grind, let's say. Yeah, so I'll be trying this next probably. Maybe in steel, maybe I'll make another aluminum, but I'm toying with the idea of making a fixed blade here. Anyhow, let's go and see how we do here. Alright, and as I'm kind of watching this footage and watching this toolpath, I can see here that, you know, the tool is going all the way in, and it's cutting on, it's like full slotting. It's not a huge depth, so it kind of doesn't matter in aluminum, but I suspect in steel, I'll want to clear out all that material behind the cutter before coming in and doing this. So I would run some kind of like rough-ish adaptive first, and then come in and run the same toolpath probably.
This is kind of what we ended up with. Came out really nice. The shape is there. I'm using a DJI Osmo Pocket, and this screen is so small I'm having a hard time gauging whether you guys can see anything, but came out the contour came out really nice. That's a 10th step over on a contour. I hope you can see something. And then here, this is a 10th step over on a spiral, and it did not come out as good. But that's something that I used a flat end mill for this, and I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll be using a bull nose more than likely, or that'll be the next thing I try anyway. And I think I'm going to do a contour toolpath for all of this, and I think whatever kind of burrs end up staying, I'll be able to knock them off with like a Scotch-Brite wheel or something. But yeah, for a first go, it came out pretty nice. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.